Hi everyone, this is Yad from the Tech Channel and welcome back to this new unboxing and review. I know it's have been a while since they released it in the market, Moza Air 2, but this is, I hope I will answer all the question in your mind if you just thinking about it or you gonna compare it with another gimbal. I have also experience with DJI S, and I will tell you about the two actually in a short sentences and where is the difference between them and what is also the pros and the cons of this gimbal, and I will try to cover all your questions, so feel free to sit and grab some of the coffee or something like this, and let's go. As you see here, it's Moza Air 2. I don't know, or I don't always have any idea when they are gonna release Moza Air 3, but I believe this is really one of the best gimbals in the market right now. Why is this? First of all, because of his weight, 1.5 kilogram, instead of DJI Ronin S weight 3 kilo and 5 kilograms. So the DJI Ronin S is more heavy than this in like twice. When I just opened the box, there is of course no gimbal here, but because I just took it off of the box, I just want to let you see what's inside the box very quick. This is of course the manual guide. It's very helpful. You can learn from it all the movement that you want, all the movement that you can create with this gimbal. So it's really beneficial actually to read it before you get ahead and use it. So I really recommend it, except if you are new, except if you have maybe the Moza Air 1 or any other gimbal, so you might be a quite of idea how gimbals could be work. Of course, this is the second gimbal blade that you can actually put it above the another one, then you can actually raise the gimbal if you are in circumstances for your camera of if you are actually to just raise your camera up a little bit. Of course, here you have also, this is extended arm for if you have a motor actually, or if you're gonna buy it, maybe if you're gonna buy in the future the focus assistant or focus automatic. So this one can put it here. This is also the guide manual. Here you have a lot of paperwork. Here you have also a space to put things. I actually put here a bit of those. You have 3 of them. This is the second one and there is a third one. The most important case in this case is this case, because with this case you have all kind of wires that you can connect with a lot of or several cameras. For instance, this is for Panasonic, maybe there is one also for Sony. This is for Sony, I believe, and there is really a lot, 3, 4, and this is 5 also. You can connect it with there is actually, they mention here in the guide manual which one passed with which one, so it's also very helpful to check them. And this is here in the case. You have of course these also for focus assistant. This is also some squares, so it's really not that our idea now. So guys, as you see, this is the gimbal itself. This is of course the base of the gimbal. This gimbal could carry actually till 4 kilogram camera with your lens. So, and as we know, maybe the most actually heaviest lenses in the market, it's Sigma lenses. So as you see here, the body itself, it's really sensitive to scratches As you see here, I really took him on a set like five times, and every time I go, I make it could actually scratch you if you might be have a scratches on the body itself, as you see here. But this is just the paint, you know, it's not gonna be harmful for the gimbal itself. Of course, from this area you can open the gimbal itself. So sometimes it's a bit difficult to take this off actually, and this is the battery itself. Also, as you see here, it's also the batteries fit. Of course, you can charge it with Type-C. It's 4 hours, it will be also full charged. Of course, this gimbal, you can't turn it on until you have a camera on it. Otherwise, he will be shaking the whole day and the whole time, and he will be like, yeah, of course, he will turn off and you can damage it, maybe. And as you see here, also we have Type-C board, and this is also here to connect with it. I don't know what is this, but I believe it's just electricity. You can charge it, kind of actually charge the battery if you don't want to take them off. This is also the main user. This is for to turn it on, and of course to record. If you attach the gimbal with your camera with one of the wires that you saw in the unboxing, and of course this is to dial with the speed of the 3 axis. So, and this is M, this is one of the modes, and this is FN, it's also one of the modes, and this is of course, as we know, just to go left, right, and up and down. And of course this is also the main button when you can choose to lock or open actually the axis, because as we know, this gimbal has 3 axes, and this is of course to focus with the focus assistant, but unfortunately I don't have it, so I don't use it. So and here also you can maybe attach an arm magic, then you can attach also monitor to it, or maybe another extension that you would like. And this is the release button. This is where you can use it actually to repoint or reposition your gimbal, or take him to a selfie mode. So, and as you see here, this is the 3 axes here. The first one is here, this is one, and here you can lock it also. You have a switch here, you can lock it and open it. And this is the second axe that you can also lock it. Of course, here you have also some outputs when you need to actually to connect the camera to the gimbal to record it or use the autofocus. Of course, here you have some instruction, multi-can. This is 16.8 volt out, and here is of course the third axis. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Here you can put your camera. I will put my camera Canon 6D on it, and you will see how it could be actually balanced. As you see here, this is how actually to put the gimbal blade, but the problem here, if you have like this lens, Canon 24-70 millimeter, then this blade will actually contact or make contact with the, of course, the focus, not the focus, the end zoom. So this will be actually the huge problem for you if you need actually to change your actually in zoom or out zoom. So it will be like this. This will be not so a huge problem, but of course Moza Air 2 come with this like slot hole, like a key. Then you can actually, of course, lock. So this is really beneficial. But if you have another lens, maybe from Sigma or something like this, it won't be a problem. So let's just put it on the gimbal. As you see, the first things, you can actually put it in two ways, from this side or from this side. So but I will choose this side now. And as you see here, it's gonna fold out, of course, because it's too heavy. So now actually you have two those removable things. Then you can actually, one from the front and one from the back. As you see here, let's guess, like, let's do like, okay, we just know how it's work, but now actually you need to actually this one to work with this axe and to deal with this axe. As you see here now, it's fall actually to this side, so I want it actually to be just like that. So what I want to do, or what I do actually, I do like this. A little bit more, a little bit more. Now I'm almost there, but I will check it later. Now I want it actually to be like this when I actually gonna rise it up. So let's do this. Let's do this. It must be actually stay both. Now it's fold back. Now it's, if I do like this, so it's a little bit now here, it's good. So but now it's still fall this. As you see here, it's still a little bit heavy. This one here, and now we need actually to maintain this one here. So as you see here, this is the gimbal. You should never actually do a lot of things with it all the time. First time, and it will be most perfect things. And as we see here now, he falls to the front. So we're still actually not in a good so now let's try with this one. This one, it must be stay. Yes. No. Of course, be sure to take all your things before actually you're gonna adjust the gimbal. Now I'm good. After this, now I actually need to, as you see here, it's going a little bit up. Now he's staying in his place. Good. And as we see here, this one is perfect. But now he's running around this X. So now the problem might be this and this X. So it's not running anymore. He must be actually stay as you just boost him. So if I do like this, he must to stay like this. If I do like this, he must be also stay like this. Now as we see here, also it's there's a little bit of adjustment. And it won't be a huge problem if he really not perfect. So now I can just literally run it. So as you see here, this is after I run it. Of course, as I said before, this button here to recompose it. Of course, with this dial you can turn it. Two, and he will recenter from himself. The one point though I need to mention too, this gimbal get a lot of updates firmware. So when I bought it, there was literally just 3 position, but now you have more than like 5-6 position you can actually work with. And I have this problem also, sleep mode. He gonna fall a lot in sleep mode. Instead he's really really using, but I really don't know how actually to put him on sleep mode. So all what I do actually that I turn it off and then turn it on again. Of course, look at that, sleep mode, but he's still actually on. This is really crazy. So like, as you see here, now I just literally figure out how to turn off the sleep mode. Just come to the menu here, just one press and then gimbal, and menu, gimbal, then go to motor and switch, just make it on, not off. And the gimbal itself, it has now a lot of options. So as you see here, you have tilt, you have roll, you have pan. One click here and the pan, it will be locked. So L, it's locked, F, it's working. So 2, after then you actually lock the roll. 3, you actually lock the tilt now. And the same things just to let it open. So 3, it's now F, lock. 2 to open the roll, 1 to open the pan. And as you see here, I don't really know if you just see it literally here, F2. You have F2, you have now F3, you have now 0, you have now a circle inside, and here you have actually square inside it to open squares. I don't know what is this. And now here you have F1. Every symbol of this like mean something, but I really didn't figure out until now what is this, because it was, I mentioned before, it was just the 3 when I just bought it. It was F1, F2 and F3, and that's it. And now you have like six modes. Of course, with this gimbal you can do a lot, like 12 movement. I believe now with this modes you can do a lot more, but until now I didn't figure it out until now. FN, what does FN mean? What does FN do? FN, as you see here, pan, it will be Q. What is this? There's a lot of things to figure out, but of course this video not gonna be actually the main video to do all and to maintain all the movement with this gimbal. This is just unboxing and review for it. I really like it so much, and because it's also heavy, you can just hold it with one hand. of course, be sure to subscribe for more about this video. Of course, I made also a video before how to update this gimbal, actually to update the software of it. I will try to link that video below. You feel free to check it, of course, if you have one, if you will gonna buy one in the future, just to make sure to update the firmware. It's very helpful. This company, it's making such a really good work. And the big difference between it and the Ronin S, actually, I mentioned before, Ronin S has just 3 modes. Just one for roll, one for pan, and one for tilt. Here, actually, of course, you have it. You have all these modes separately, and you have above these 3 other modes that you can actually like customize it in the shape that you want. This is also this dial here also, as you see here also. This dial here, actually, just you can so fast dial with it and go and select the speed you want actually to work with it. So this has really been so beneficial. And yeah, for more, as I said before and I mentioned before, just read the guide before you gonna use it. So helpful. I really wrote the whole guide before I use it, because I really didn't know anything about it and how could you really use it. And there's a lot of videos, of course, on YouTube, but they are super quick and really not. I couldn't really use one of them just to learn from it, except the one the company itself it made, because they were explained it slowly. So yeah, as you see here also, this is so much to do. Ooh. This, of course, as I mentioned before, this one here, you can use it actually to rise it up instead of this. Of course, this one also you can use it, but this one also to went down, both. So it's very beneficial. So this one maybe come with the update software, because this wasn't actually the function of this dial here also. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me, and I will try to answer you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe and button, and of course share. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace.